Today I am reviewing this enormous 1:100 scale Airbus A350 model. This 3D printed aircraft comes with a fully modeled cabin and cockpit, with a business class, economy class and even lavatories modeled. The cargo doors can be opened, it's got nicely detailed engines and landing gear, and it comes at the quite affordable price of €80. Available on sale on Etsy, which I will tell you more about at the end of the video. The aircraft came mostly assembled. I had to pop on the wings, tail and the landing gear, which fit perfectly after some struggles. Here in this bag are the 3 tail parts. In this bag are the landing gear, 1 for the nose and 2 main landing gears. And in this bag is a pushback tug and a belt loader. That's all what came in the box, and I will connect these parts with some super glue. The wings were the hardest to assemble. You place one wing through the fuselage and the other wing connects onto that. Though before we completely fixate the wings, we first need to install the landing gear inside of them. The nose gear assembly was really easy. Though the main landing gear, some of it broke during shipment, so first I will hot glue the parts together again. This was quite easy to do as 3D printed PLA easily sticks together as long as you use the right glue. And like so, we have the landing gear ready to be assembled underneath the wings. Underneath the wing is a small frame in which you place the landing gear and then you push the wing all the way inside of the fuselage. And like so, the landing gear is fixated. In the next step I will assemble the tail and horizontal stabilizers. And this is just as simple as sticking them into the hole in the fuselage. And with that they are enough fixated to stay in place. And that's it, the aircraft is assembled. Now let's take a closer look at all of its features and details, starting off with its modeled cabin. It consists of 3 different sections and the cockpit. The flight deck is very spacious, it feels open, modern, and Airbus went for a minimalistic design, which you can see in the model. We then have a business class section in a 2-2-2 configuration with lay flat seats, and then 2 3-3-3 configured economy class sections. The detail in these seats is nice, like you can see in this close-up of the business class section. In the galley, or the space in between these seat sections, are lavatories, which are also modeled. And the economy class section then looks very cramped. They fit as many seats as possible in the airplane. As for the amount of detail you can currently 3D print, I think this is a really nice looking cabin. The mechanism that opens and closes the fuselage is barely visible when it's closed, which is a great plus. Another cool detail in the cockpit is the black cockpit window mask. It helps with the heat distribution around the cockpit windows, and it gives the aircraft that sleek and modern look. The cargo hold doors of the aircraft can also open, both on the front and the rear of the aircraft. These holds are used for passenger baggage and containerized freight. And seeing that detail actually built into the print makes this look very realistic. Let's take a closer look at the engines now. I like how these enormous Rolls-Royce engines have the colors that they are supposed to have, and that the silver actually shines a bit in the light, just like real life. And the same goes for the landing gear. The tail section then also has the silver APU outlet, another thoughtful addition to the model. The rest of the tail section looks very white. The coloring I will give my opinion about in a bit. First we'll take a closer look at the wings and the winglets. With that smooth signature A350 curve on the winglet, and engraved in the wing are all of the flaps and spoilers. Now that we've talked through the whole model and all its details, you might be left with one question. Why is the livery completely white? That's all due to copyright issues. The creator cannot just create an Airbus A350 in, for example, the Etihad colors, make money off of it without any prior consent out of Etihad in this example. So that's something which I hope will be worked on in the future. Next I want to quickly show how big this aircraft is. Here in comparison to my hand, but this is it in comparison to a 1:400 scale Airbus A350. And when you then think a 1:200 scale model does have a chance against this 1:100 scale model, you're very wrong. The Airbus A350 is just so much bigger. Therefore, with the limited space most of you have, building an airport around this would be practically impossible. Though the aircraft did come with two pieces of ground service equipment, a pushback tug and this belt loader. And together with some toy ground service vehicles that I have laying around, I could still make some kind of setup. And that rounds it up for this unboxing and review then. It's a fantastic model aircraft, big, and I like the modeled cabin. Some details like a livery and tiny antennas are the only things missing. This model is for sale on Etsy for £70 or about €80, excluding shipping. Other aircraft like the Airbus A330 or A320 are also available. I will drop the link down below in the description. This model was sent to me for free so I can test and review it honestly, but this video isn't sponsored. I wasn't paid and all the opinions are completely my own. And if this video hits 250 likes, I will build a mini diorama airport around this huge 1:100 scale Airbus A350. So make sure to hit that like button if you want to see that happen. Now thank you so much for watching. Please consider to like and subscribe. Be sure to join my Discord server through the link below if you want to stay up to date or get into contact with the model aviation community, and I will see you in the next video.